Hey Hebrew fans, I'm going to start a 2-minute timer to give people time to show up. So let me go and start that timer right now. There goes the timer. Hey from Puerto Rico, thanks for joining us. Hey Mike, thanks for being here. Princess of the Masters of the Universe. Hey, thanks for joining us. Alright, so we're going to start in 21 seconds. And counting. Oh, I guess it's time to start. Sorry about that, you guys. Here I'm sitting on my... Okay. Where is... There it is. Bam. Alright. So, I made this cool graphic just for this event. Let's go ahead and get going on this. So, I got access to the Bing AI chat, and I started asking it questions about HeMan and everything else, and I thought, you know what? I should share this. This is kind of fun. So I decided to clear what I was doing. And let's go ahead and chat now. Dun dun dun. So right off the bat, it gives you a choice of being creative, more balanced, or precise. I'm going to leave it on creative so we have some fun at this thing and see exactly what we can get out of it. So let's ask it. And feel free to ask me to ask it questions. I'll cut and paste them right in here and we'll have some fun. So one thing I thought was kind of funny is I typed in like, you know, who is HeMan's dad? Let's see if I can figure this out. Who is HeMan's dad? And I was surprised at what it answered the first time. Hey, Cutler O'Connor, thanks for joining us. Well, that time it didn't. Oh, there it goes. HeMan's dad is King Randor, son of King Miro and Queen Amila, and the ruler of Eternia. He is also the husband of Queen Marlena, who is an Earthling astronaut, and the father of Prince Adam, HeMan. Oh, I didn't put... I mean, I did put it that. Okay. So that's kind of cool. It tells us some things. So let's try this. Who is HeMan's mom? Who is HeMan's mom? It's funny, it actually gave me a different answer this time than it did last time. It's taking a little longer just because it's connected right now. How old is King Grayskull? That's an excellent question. I will ask that one next. I think last one I didn't have it on creative. That's why it's going further. But it does tell us it's that his mom is Marlena Glenn, and she's an astronaut, and it's kind of cool. It actually breaks it down. How old is King Grayskull? We'll see if it knows we're talking about He-Man. Hey, Jinx Caliber. Oh. Couldn't find any about his age. He was an ancient ruler of Eternia, an ancestor of He-Man, but his exact age is unknown. Maybe you can ask me something else related to Masters of the Universe. Let's see. Make me a song about He-Man to the tune of the champion. I spelled that wrong. To the tune of, what tune should I make it of? I know. Amazing Grace. Oh, Beat It. I'd been way funnier. Wow, amazing He-Man, how strong he is, the champion of Eternia. He fights for truth and justice with his mighty sword of power. He was once Prince Adam, a young, carefree lad, but when he raised his sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull, I have the power," he became He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. He defends Castle Grayskull from the evil forces of Skeletor. He has many loyal friends who help him in his conquests, like Tilas Man-at-Arms and Orko and his faithful Battle Cat. Amazing He-Man, how brave he is. The hero of Eternia, he stands for peace, freedom, and with his courage and honor. That's kind of fun. I'll do Beat It now. Let's see. Make me a song about Skeletor in the tune to Beat It. Of Beat It. Okay. It's just crazy how it makes this stuff up. It even has echoes afterwards. It's just Skeletor, Skeletor. Okay. He's a bad guy with a skull face. He wants to rule Eternia and destroy He-Man. He has a bunch of minions who are always in disgrace. They never do his bidding. They mess up his plan. Skeletor's always angry. He likes to yell. He thinks he's very clever, but he often fails. He lives in a snake mountain where he plots his schemes, but He-Man will always stop him and runs. And he runs out of steam. Skeletor, 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 Skeletor. No one wants to be defeated, showing how funky or strong your fight is. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right, just Skeletor. Skeletor, just Skeletor. Skeletor. You have to show them that you're not really scared. You're playing with your life. This ain't no truth or dare. They'll kick you. They'll beat you. They'll tell you it's fair. So Skeletor. Skeletor. But you want to be bad. Just Skeletor. Skeletor. Just Skeletor. Skeletor. Just Skeletor. Skeletor. Okay, that's kind of funny. Bro, you see the new figures? Yes, the new figures are amazing. Okay, write me an essay about Eternia. Make me How about this? 500 word essay about Eternia. The head sculptures do look better on a lot of those figures. That Skeletor with his mouth open that comes with a screech. I think it's kind of cool to have his sharp teeth. Wow. I've heard of people using this to write essays for school. I'm glad they are months apart. Let's see what Mike says. I pre-ordered a lot, but I got time. Yes, we have time. Wow, this is going on and on. I guess 500 words is a lot. As soon as it's done, we'll go back and read it. Word count, 500. Whew. Okay. Let me get my mouse over here and figure out how to scroll this up. There we go. Eternia, a planet of wonder and adventure. Eternia is a fictional planet that serves as the main setting for Masters of the Universe franchise, which includes toys, comics, cartoons, and movies. Eternia is a world of magic and technology, where ancient secrets and mysteries coexist with futuristic inventions and machines. Eternia is a home to many diverse races and creatures, some friendly, some hostile, who inhabit the various regions and environments. One of the most notable features of Eternia is that it is tidally locked into its sun, meaning one side of the planet's face is always faces the sun, the light hemisphere, while the other side always faces away from it, the dark hemisphere. This creates a stark contrast between the day and night on Eternia, as well as different climates and cultures. The light hemisphere is generally more peaceful and prosperous, while the dark hemisphere is more dangerous and chaotic. Eternia's history is rich and complex, spanning thousands of years. According to legend, Eternia was once ruled by an ancient civilization known as the First Ones, who possessed advanced technology and magic. They built wonders on Eternia, such as Castle Grayskull, a mysterious fortress that holds the secrets of the universe. Snake Mountain, a sinister lair that houses evil forces, and Eternos, a modern city that serves as the capital of Eternia. The First Ones also had contact with other planets such as Eternia, which they established colonies. However, something happened that caused the First Ones to disappear from Eternia. Some say left for another dimension, others say that they were destroyed in their own hubris. Whatever the case may be, their legacy remains on Eternia in various forms. Artifacts, ruins, writings, and even descendants. One of those descendants, Prince Adam, the son of King Randor and Queen Marlena, who rule over most of the Eternia from Eternos. Prince Adam has a secret identity. He is HeMan, the most powerful man in the universe. HeMan possesses incredible strength and courage thanks to his power sword, which is inherited from his ancestor, King Grayskull. HeMan uses his power to defend Eternia from the evil threats such as Skeletor, a skull-faced sorcerer who wants to conquer Castle Grayskull. Hordak, a ruthless tyrant who rules over Eternia with an iron fist. King Hiss, leader of an ancient race of snake men who seek revenge against humanity, among others. HeMan does not fight this alone. He has many allies who help him in his conquest for peace and justice. Some of them are Tila, daughter of Man-at-Arms, the Royal Weapons Master, the captain of the Royal Guard. Orko, a mischievous but loyal magician from another dimension. Battle Cat, HeMan's faithful steed who can transform from a timid tiger into the fierce feline warrior. Manny Faces, an actor who can change his face into different personas. Ram Man, a stout warrior who uses his head as a battering ram. Stratos, leader of an avian race who can fly with jetpacks, among others. Eternia is a planet full of wonder and adventure for those who dare explore it. It has many secrets waiting to be discovered by brave heroes like HeMan and curious travelers like you. Whether you are looking for action or knowledge, you will find it here on Eternia. Wow, that's pretty cool. I can't believe it had so much. Oh, how crazy is that? So let's see. Let's ask the AI a question. If you could be a character on Eternia, who would you be? Wow, it does not do spell correction on here. Let's see if it can figure out what the heck I typed. So I spelled character. Oh, I spelled would too. What would you be? There are so many interesting characters on Eternia. I think I'd be Orko. He is funny and friendly magician who can do amazing things with his magic. He's also loyal and brave, always ready to help HeMan and his friends. He may make mistakes sometimes, but he always learns from them and tries to do better. He also has a lot of fun exploring Eternia and meeting new people and creatures. I think being Orko would be enjoyable. Wow, that's pretty crazy, huh? What is the history of the power sword? Now, I think it's not going to know we're still talking HeMan, so let's see. Let's see how smart this AI is. Hey, Figure Motion 23. Oh, it did know. Look at that. Wow. Oh, it's going to be long. Okay. I'm debating whether I want to read this whole thing to you guys or not. We'll see how long he's going to keep going. I'm saying this AI must be a fan of HeMan. That's kind of funny. Holy cow. 400 words. Oh. Okay, symbol, power, and courage. Fictional sword for masters of the universe. The origin and history of Power Sword varies depending on the version. In the comics, the Power Sword is a mystical object that's split in two halves. One half is given to HeMan, a barbarian, and the other half sought by Skeletor, a skull-faced sorcerer. In the animated series, the Power Sword became the mutant Adam, son of King Randor, transformed into HeMan, and transformed as Battle Cat. In both versions, HeMan uses Power Sword to fight against Skeletor and his minions. The Power Sword was redesigned twice for later versions of Master of the Universe, once for the New Adventures of HeMan, where it became a futuristic looking, and once for HeMan the Master of the Universe in 2002, where it became a more ornate looking, with runes on its blade. The Power Sword is more than a weapon, it's a symbol of power and courage for those who wield it. It represents HeMan's commitment to defend Eternia from the evil forces and uphold its values of truth, honor, and freedom. There we go. I didn't read it all, but hey, what the heck. Alright, so let's take a look. Someone had another question. What happened with... let me see if I can ask its question for you. Wish I had a copy and paste feature from your guys' chat and make it so much easier. Let me try and see. Copy. Paste. Nope. It is not. Can you ask who is Tila's dad? Sure. Who is Tila's dad? Let's see what it does. Is it going to say Man-at-Arms? Is it going to say Fisto? Searching for Tila's dad. Wow. Tila's dad is a mystery that's never been fully resolved or revealed in any version of the Masters of the Universe. However, some clues and hints suggest possible candidates. In the original mini-comics, Tila was a clone who was captured by Skeletor, rescued by Man-at-Arms. In this version, Tila had no biological father. In the 83 series, Tila was biological daughter of the sorceress. Unnamed warrior died in battle. In the 2002, daughter of the sorceress, unknown warrior. It was implied her father was Fisto, Man-at-Arms' brother. In one episode, Fisto told Tila he knew her mother very well, and she reminded him of her in another episode. In Revelation, Tila was unaware of her true parentage until she learned from Scareglow, who taunted her visions of her past. She then confronted her mother in Castle Grayskull and expressed her anger at being lied to for so long. The identity father was not mentioned, but it was hinted that it might be King Grayskull. What? And an ancient who built Castle Grayskull and whose power HeMan inherited. In conclusion, Tila's dad is a mystery that has different possibilities, answers depending on which version of the Masters of the Universe one follows. Wow, that's kind of cool. Thank you for that question. That was good, man. Okay, do we have any other questions before I end this live stream? Someone's got to have some question they want to know. Let's see. King Grayskull. Oh, the coloring works out. Yeah, that's right, because King Grayskull was not white in the new series. Yes. Tila would be a different race. Oh, okay. I like that. What do they eat on Eternia? And I'm on question number 11 now, so I'm just about timed out. You only get 15 for each topic. All right. It's going to be another long one. Alright, let's start at the beginning. Eternia is a planet with diverse cultures and cuisines. There are no definitive answer to what they eat on Eternia. However, based on some sources, we can make some educated guesses. In the mini-comics, it was depicted mostly a barbarian and savage world where food was scarce and people had to hunt for their own survival. HeMan and his tribe of jungle dwellers ate meat from animals they killed with their spears and axes. Skeletor and his minions also ate meat from their prey, but they preferred more exotic and dangerous creatures such as dragons. In the 83 animated series, Eternia was shown more civilized and prosperous world where the food was more abundant and varied. HeMan and his friends ate food that resembled Earth's cuisine, such as bread, cheese, fruit, vegetables, soup, cake. They also drank water or juice from goblets or bottles. Skeletor's enemies also ate similar food, but they sometimes use magic or technology to create or enhance their meals. In the 2002 animated series, Eternia was again portrayed as a mix of magic and technology, where food was diverse and plentiful. HeMan and his allies ate food that were reflected in their different origins and preferences, such as Man-at-Arms stew, Tila salad, Stratos nuts, Orko candy, etc. They also drank water and other beverages from cups or flasks. Skeletor and his cohorts ate various food items, but often use them for evil purposes, such as poisoning or trapping their enemies. I shall poison this food. In conclusion, what they eat on Eternia depends on who they are, where they live, what they have available, and what they like. There is no single answer to this question, but rather many possible answers. Whew. There we go. Are you going to do a video or a live going over the new reveals? I was thinking of it, Gnomski. There's been so many, though. I know. I suppose I probably could. That'd be kind of fun, I suppose, to go over and do a live video of all the releases. All right. You guys got any more exciting questions to ask the AI? Oh, there we go. Who is the weakest character in Masters of the Universe? Who is the weakest That's not high school character. There we go. In Masters of the Universe. I'm going to guess it's going to be Orko. But we shall see what the AI says. You think about it, might even be some old feeble character too. Yeah. I ordered way too many. Way too many. Might be Orko. There you go. Bam. Who called it? What? Tila? Oh. Where are the feminists when you need them? A third for the weakest character is Tila, daughter of Man-at-Arms and captain of the Royal Guard. But she also has a temper and tendency to act impulsively. She often gets into trouble or puts herself into danger by not listening to advice or following orders. In conclusion, the weakest character depends on how one defines weakness. There are many factors that can affect the character's performance, such as personality, intelligence, experience, equipment. Therefore, there is no single answer, but rather many possible answers. Cringe is very timid, cowardly, often hiding and running from danger. Interesting. Ask AI if exists. Ask AI or knows 3 seasons. I'm not quite sure of your question. Ask AI. Oh, I see what you're saying. Does season 3 exist for Masters of the Universe 2002 by Mike Young Productions. You know what? When I fill out my report on this thing, I'm going to tell them add a spell check. Spell check? Yo, was canceled due to low toy ratings and sales. There you go. Okay, I'll ask the question. Who... Okay, let's see. I'm sure the way to... Oh, there we go. Hey, I figured out how to copy text finally in the chat. Boop. Alright. So it looks like yes is the answer. Yes! Eternia's post-apocalyptic world in the first mini-comic. The mini-comic was titled HeMan. And the Power Sword released in 1982 along with its first wave of Masters of the Universe toys. The mini-comic depicted Eternia as a savage barbarian world where civilization has collapsed after a great war that destroyed most of its technology and magic. He-Man is a barbarian hero who lived in a jungle tribe and fought against Skeletor, an evil warlord who wanted to conquer Castle Grayskull, a mysterious fortress that held ancient secrets and power. Alright, I'm not going to read the whole thing. You guys can pause the video and read it. Let's find another question. Mike Fee, who was King Randor's pop? I know how to cut and paste, this will be so much easier. Boop. And oh, this is the last question. Look at that. Now it's going to time us out and we'll have to start a new chat. How often Trapjaw should use oil on his mechanical jaw? Nice. That's going to be fun. Wow, there you go. King Miro. Skilled warrior. I can't believe all the stuff they come up with. I mean, this is crazy, right? Right? Is it not just me? Whoop. New topic. So we gotta start over again. So it knows we're talking about He-Man. Who is He-Man? Sort out pulls from all these sources. Okay. Okay. I'm getting your question. Copy. Paste. Oh. Bum bum bum. No answer on how much oil was jaw. Alright, who would win a fight between Triclops and Fisto? Let's see, it's a tough question. Triclops and Fisto are both powerful warriors with unique abilities. Triclops has 3 different eyes that can see different ways, one for night, one for distance, and one for gamma. He also has a rotating visor. He can fire laser beams from each eye. Fisto has a giant metal fist that he can smash through almost anything. He also has great strength and courage, and is loyal to HeMan, the Master of the Universe. In a fight between them, I think it would depend on the circumstances and the environment. If Triclops had the advantage of distance and darkness, he could use his eyes to spot Fisto and blast him with lasers before he get close enough to strike. But if Fisto managed to get close to Triclops or surprise him from behind, he could use his fist to knock him out with one punch. So I don't think there's a clear winner in this hypothetical scenario. It'd be a close match that could go either way depending on who had the upper hand at the given moment. Let's see. There we go. Between HeMan and Superman, the question that everybody asks all the time. I think it's the same as the upper one. If Superman had the distance, he could laser him. And if HeMan was close, his magical weapons would cut through him. But let's take a look and see what the AI says. How often does HeMan wash his underwear? What? They both don't have flight. Okay, let me scroll up on this while it's doing its thing. Another tough question. HeMan and Superman are both very powerful heroes with similar abilities. They both have super strength, yes. Speed, sure. Durability. And flight. HeMan has no flight. I have to ask the question later. They both fought for truth, justice, to protect their worlds from evil. They both have secret identities they use to blend in with normal people. However, they have some differences. They give them an edge or weakness in a fight. HeMan has a power sword, which is a magical weapon that can cut through almost anything and deflect energy blasts. While he has the power of Castle Grayskull, which grants him mystical knowledge and abilities. Superman has heat vision, x-ray vision, super breath, freeze breath, which he can use to attack, defend from a distance. He also has a genius level intellect and extensive scientific knowledge. But Superman has a major weakness, kryptonite. If HeMan somehow got his hands on some kryptonite or used his sword to create some, as he did in a comic book crossover, he could use it to weaken Superman and gain the upper hand. On the other hand, if Superman learned about HeMan's secret identity as Prince Adam and exposed it to the public or threatened his friends and family, he could use that leverage to make HeMan surrender. I don't think there's a clear winner in this hypothetical scenario either. It would be a very close match that could go either way depending on who had the more resources or strategy at their disposal. Why does Skeletor love Panther? Okay, so we can get that one. People are chatting while I'm trying to click. Okay, let's ask that question. Oh, Mike got Duplo yesterday. Nice, Mike. Because Panther is his loyal and fierce pet who serves as an evil counterpart to HeMan's Battle Cat. Panther is one of the few creatures Skeletor shows affection to. He often rides him into battle or keeps him on his side at his throne. Panther also dislikes most of the other evil warriors and only allows Skeletor and Evil Lyn to pet him. Skeletor was devastated when Evil Lyn turned Panther to stone and shattered him in a recent series. What? That must have been Revelation. I don't remember that, but okay. It must have been Revelation. Let's see. Let's see if it's smart enough to know that I mean who would win a fight without typing it all in. Wow. I cannot believe how much the AI knows about the He-Man world. That's kind of weird. Hordak and Skeletor are both powerful and evil villains who have a long history of rivalry and conflict. Hordak was Skeletor's former mentor and leader of the Evil Horde, a ruthless army that has conquered many worlds. Skeletor was Hordak's most promising pupil, but he betrayed him and left him trapped in another dimension while he tried to take over Eternia. Hordak eventually escaped and returned to Eternia, where he clashed with Skeletor many times over the control of Castle Grayskull and the power of the universe. In between, a fight between them, I think, would depend on their resources and allies. Hordak has the advantage of technology and magic, and he can transform his body into various weapons and devices. He uses his spells to his staff to cast spells. He also has a loyal horde of followers who obeys his every command. Skeletor has an advantage in cunning and deception. He can also manipulate others into doing his bidding or turn against each other. He also has a vast knowledge of ancient secrets and dark arts that he learned from Hordak. Okay, if you learn from Hordak, why would that be an advantage? I guess it's not a totally advantage, just a vast knowledge. So I don't think there's a clear winner in this hypothetical scenario either. It would be a fierce battle that could go either depending on who had more strategy or luck at their disposal. All right. How often does He-Man wash his drawers? Yeah, very much a fence sitter AI. That's funny. He probably washes his underwear as often as he needs to, depending on his activities and availability of water and soap. In this context, a human might say he washes his underwear every day or every other day, but I cannot confirm that for sure. Oh, this is kind of fun. I could sit here for way too long looking at all these stupid answers and questions. Okay. Ask if Jitsu is a hero or a villain. We'll see if it knows the back of the new card art. That's interesting. There you go. No new card art. He is a villain according to the AI. He appears in one episode and is not given much development. That's funny. Okay, Gnomsky, here comes your question. Wow, there could be several reasons why He-Man doesn't learn magic like Hero did. One possible reason is that he doesn't need to, since he already has enough power from his sword and his transformation. Another possible is that he prefers to rely on his physical skills and ability rather than magic, which can be unpredictable or dangerous. A third reason is that he respects the balance between science and magic on Eternia and does not want to upset it by using too much magic. Of course, this is speculation based on what I know of He-Man and Hero. Can Beastman control Panther? I like that one. Wow, he can't control Battle Cat either. Because their loyalties are strong wills. He does not like Beastman or any other evil warriors. Therefore, Beastman cannot control Panther unless he somehow weakens his bond with Skeletor or uses some other means to override his natural resistance. That's crazy. Okay, so somebody wants to do Beastman and Grizzlor. Let's see. Oh, it's Mike again. Hey, Mike. You really want to see these battles? Who wins, huh? Let's see, King Panther. After the release of all Eternia figures of Beastman, Stratos, Too Bad, and even Zodak, I feel these figures are outdo my classics. Yeah, but the double jointed elbows, King Panther, I can't stand them. If they fixed the double jointed elbows and fixed where the bicep cuts in, it'd be way cooler. Okay, let's take a look. Beastman and Grizzlor are both evil warriors with several different masters who serve different masters. In a fight between them, I think it would depend on their weapons, alloys. He has a whip. Grizzlor has advantage in brute force and endurance. He can withstand most attacks with his thick fur and rip through anything with his sharp claws. He also has a crossbow, and he uses to shoot projectiles. Again, more support or luck. Oh, Procrustes or Atlas from Greek mythology. Okay, that's a really crazy question. I kind of believe they're kind of the same character, but let's take a look. What we need to do is find two characters that definitely one should be a winner. Wait, I didn't ask versus. Oh, I guess who's stronger, that's right. In terms of strength, hard to compare. Since they have different roles and responsibilities. Immense physical and mental endurance. Wow. That's crazy. I cannot believe how in depth it goes. That is so bizarre. Alright, so I didn't read it to you guys. Matthew asks, how far is Earth from Eternia? I think it's going to tell us because one's real, one's fake. We'll see. Orco versus Merman. That'll be a fun one. Oops. Ah. It's not located in our solar system. Cosmic key. Ugh. Such devices are rare and often dangerous, so they are not commonly used. Therefore, it's unlikely that anyone would be able to visit Eternia from Earth or vice versa without a very good reason. Alright. Orko versus Merman. Is Shadow Weaver Orko's mom? There you go. No clear winner. He could use his trident to stab or electrocute Orko. Yes. This AI is getting kind of violent here. He could just stab him. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Can Modular survive in separate pieces forever, or must he rejoin at some point? And this is our last question in this topic. So we'll have to sweep and restart it. Wow. Modular is shown to be able to split into two separate beings that can act independently or cooperate with each other. So according to this, his body parts are too far apart or severed for too long. He may lose control or die. However, this is just speculation based on what I know about Modular. Okay, new topic. Prince Adam transforms into HeMan. Bam. Alright, let's go back to you guys' questions. The Tundra of Doom. Bum bum bum. Very hot as the sands of time. There you go. Not sure what a face sitter is, but we'll just ask it anyway. Oh, that's interesting, Cutler O'Connor. Oh, there we go, man. It messed it up. Now I gotta restart it again. Wow. What? It started to write the story and then it just went away. Yes, this is the Bing search engine. Duh. Wow, there you go. There's your 3 arguments. Because there's no sense of time zone, just going to imply it does not rotate around its sun. My packing tape is sticking to my sock. There we go. Argument. Let's see. Another possible argument is that it has a large play set with 3 towers that can be seen anywhere on the planet, which suggests there's no curvature. A third possible argument is that it was created by the ancient race called the First Ones, who might have designed it as a flat world for their own purposes. Interesting. That was a fun question. How many mountains and rivers are there on Eternia? Flat Eternias rise up. Eterniers. Wow, that's kind of cool. Sorry, guys, I'm not going to read it. You guys can pause and read it. We're watching me type into an AI. It's some fun stuff. When are we getting an Origins Extendar figure? It looks blurry to you. No official announcement. That's crazy. Until then, fans can only hope and speculate about when they will get an Origins Extendar figure. Alright, I think that is probably about all I'm going to ask it, unless we get some good answers. Sorry, I'm not going to ask it about, sorry, Black Phoenix 77. Alright, anyway, I think I'm going to end the stream. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. You know what, I'm going to ask that story one more time to make a story between HeMan and Thundercats. Where was that question? That was kind of cool. Okay, here we go. Let's see if it freaks out this time and shuts down. I'm going to be polite, though. Wow, the story's different this time. Zodak opened a portal. This is crazy. Oh, is this where it's going to mess up? However, Extendar stretched out his limbs and reached Vultureman. Fisto punched Driller in the face. Tigra turned invisible to surprise Triclops. Stratos flew above Scythe. Wildcat threw explosives at Clawful. Wildcat used his whip on Whiplash. Roboto hacked into Jenga's computer system. Stinker tried to stink up Linkso but failed due to his nose guard. Mossman camouflaged himself among plants while fighting Scythe. Extendar stretched out his limbs. Already read that one. They charged at Skeletor and Mumra with their swords raised high. Power Sword versus Havoc Staff. Sword of Almonds versus Sword of Plundar. That's pretty cool. Alright. That's all I got. Like, subscribe. We'll do some other fun stuff later. This is kind of cool. And, good journey. You know what? Let's see what it says when I say that. Well, if I spelt it right, it would help. That's not right. Alright. It's time to ask my phone how to spell journey, because I am just not that good at words like that. Spell journey. Oh. Oh, you. I almost did that. Okay. Oh, that's funny. Thank you. Good journey to you too. Oh. Alright. And to the rest of you guys, good journey. Don't stop believing. Hey, thanks for the spelling. I appreciate it. What? I'm expecting to read? Yeah, I know. How lame. It would be kind of funny though to use this to create some stupid stories with your action figures on video. I'll give it a thumbs up. I liked it. Good job on the story, Mr. AI. Alright, tell your friends. We'll have fun. And, oh, I almost forgot. I gotta get us out of here right. I have to do the Darth Vader. It's Darth Vader time.
If you found enjoyment, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Do it!